Hey folks, Steve here. I was just putting a couple of tools away and I was looking over my somewhat newly arranged tool cubbies because I had got a couple of new tools, had to take a couple of tools out because I'm pretty much at max capacity. And I was able to be a little bit imaginative on how I wanted to get these tools in here. And I thought, how many corded tools do I actually have? Well, here's how many I actually have. I have a corded Ryobi $50 circular saw I bought specifically to tear up. And by tearing it up, I mean that I have a masonry blade on it, and all I ever do is anything masonry that requires me to use a kind of a diamond bladed saw. That's what I'm going to use if the circular is that tool. I blow it out every time after I'm done using it. So I think I'm going to extend the life of that for a good long time, that it won't really, have heavy dust. But that's what that's for. Corded. The next thing. I have a corded, actually I have two of these, but only one in the trailer. I have a corded DeWalt router. And in truth, I have two identical corded routers, but behind that is a cordless router. And I am looking to get a second cordless router, but they're like light on the horsepower. And even the corded DeWalts aren't like, I think, the Milwaukee, which is a 3 horsepower. What else do I have? Oh, I have this. I have, and I can't replace this with anything that I'm aware of that's cordless. That's a corded Makita 4-inch by 24-inch belt sander. And I don't know of anything cordless at this time that actually will allow me to replace that. And that's a relatively new purchase, going within a year or two old, and it's phenomenal. I love that thing. Corded, not really. The only air tools I have are right there, and I have that palm nailer, and behind, back there, I have a roofer. Not really corded, but it does require an air hose. And my air stays on the trailer is, of course, a corded tool. What else is corded? Oh, the only other two things that I am aware of that are corded on my trailer are as follows. The infamous miter box and my table saw. One of these days, maybe even they'll be cordless, but right now, they're not cordless. So that's what I have for corded tools, and slowly but surely, I am weaning myself away from needing air, because once I get the 16 gauge cordless nailer, then I should be able to eliminate all my air tools. I can't tell you how many times I use the air crown stapler. And so until I figure out that I have a definitive need for that tool, now I could, because I found that the pin nailer, it was a tool I never used until I discovered how to use it and why, and then all of a sudden I use it a lot. That crown stapler might just be one of those tools, but right now I'm not using it for anything that I can remember last time. So I will eliminate all of those air tools, and I will simply rearrange the cubbies, and I'll have the framer, I'll have a 16 gauge, an 18 gauge, and the pin nailer, and I've effectively replaced everything except for the roofer. And I don't do enough roofing to actually replace that, so that'll just stay, because the air is going to stay. Routers, I think I'll need a corded router when I need the horsepower, when I rebuild a new trailer, and when I do some other things like that. So I won't get rid of the corded routers, but I would like to get a second cordless router so I have the opportunity to have 2 bits set up when I do some routing. All right, well, that's it for the video. It was just me realizing, wow, I'm getting pretty close to cordless, even though I have 3 extension cords to my immediate right. I don't often pull those things out. So it's nice to be getting really to that point to where, I could actually take the extension cords out. Not there yet, because I have the 2 big tools, certainly, regardless of these smaller tools. I've got that big tool. Nice to see that development. And not really a plan, it's just where I'm heading. And I like where I'm heading because I like these tools. Quality tools that are, really doing everything I need them to do at the level I need them to do it, and giving me a good finished product that I can then give to a customer and get paid for it. Thank you for sticking with me. Please like and subscribe if you like and subscribe, and share the video with somebody that you think might be interested in looking at this goofball and, hearing me go on about my tools. All right, y'all take care.